This is the kind of DIY home decor that will set your interior design style apart from everybody else's. Hi, I'm Ash, and I'm the wine-inspired blogger behind the DIY blog Aloe Plum. Today, I'm going to show you how to do embroidery art and make a one-of-a-kind custom pillow for your living room. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. This is a really special piece of home decor for me. My husband did the drawing that this embroidery art is based on when he was in architecture school in Rome. I dug through the drawings in one of his sketchbooks, and I picked this one because I liked that it had these umbrellas in the foreground, and I thought that would be a really fun thing to add color to. And then I also thought that this window area would be a fun place to add some flowers and greenery, and that I could also use the shutters as another place to add a little bit of color. His original drawing is, of course, in black and white. It's just a sketch. I asked him if he remembered what color anything was, and he didn't. So that was my chance to be creative and add a little bit of Ashley to this. So this is a really good example of what I mean when I say I want my DIY projects to look like I could have bought them from my favorite store. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's not supposed to be either, but it does represent what an actual sketch or drawing is like. The lines aren't perfectly straight. There's some wavering, there's some mistakes, and that's what makes it, I think, unique and really perfect. Here's his original drawing, but if you don't have a drawing you want to use, stay tuned because I have a few tips for you coming later in this tutorial. So I took the copy of the drawing that my husband made and I just laid my stabilizer over it and I traced it from there. Then I'll just take that, remove the backing, lay it directly on my fabric, and I'll start embroidering right over that. I'm going to focus on the main lines only to start with. Then I will run it underwater to dissolve the stabilizer, and then I'm just going to continue to fill in the colors and add all the details I want. I think I'll probably add some French knot flowers and some greenery. I'm going to fill the umbrellas in with some nice bright colors, reds and yellows, golds, and I think I'm going to make the shutters a nice soft green color. For the embroidery over most of this drawing, I used a simple outline stitch. To fill in the colors, I used a chain stitch, and the pretty flowers on my balcony are, of course, French knots. And back to my tip for you if you don't already have a drawing that you want to use. You can lay tracing paper over any photograph and trace the main lines to make your own drawing without being an artist. Here, I'm tracing a photograph that a good friend of mine took. Stay tuned because the complete tutorial on this embroidery project is coming soon. And of course, you can always Google drawings of places that have meaning to you, or even use something like an adult coloring book. I actually met my husband right when he got back from living in Rome, so it's a really special memory for me to get to take the drawings he made back then when I just met him and transfer them into something that is now art in our home. We've now been married for almost 12 years, and to still be going back to those memories of those first few days together and make some art for our home that is long-lasting is really fun. I actually went to France for school the next year, and so a lot of the feelings that I get in his drawings and the colors I'm choosing for my work are based on some of my memories of similar towns and villages that I stayed and studied in. Here's the finished pillow. It's perfect in my living room. It is just the right amount of unique, one-of-a-kind, personalized home decor. I love it so much, I can't wait to get started on my next one. I did this embroidery on canvas, and so I just sewed it to another piece of the same canvas and stuffed it. I think it turned out great, and I'm really excited to do more. I think this is something you really could find in one of your favorite stores and want to buy it. If you liked what I showed you today and you like my embroidery tips, don't forget to like this video too. If you want to see more tutorials on embroidery, make sure you drop a note in the comments so I know what you're looking for. Thanks for watching. Come back soon. I'll have more embroidery up as soon as I can. For more information on this tutorial and everything else I'm DIYing, check out my website, Aloe Plum.